Hi, today we are going to talk about themed restaurant and ethnic restaurant. Today's learning outcome will be how you are going to differentiate the themed and ethnic restaurant. Mainly the themed restaurant is where a birth comes from the market demand to have a very relaxed atmosphere, and the prices should be reasonable. At the same time, it should create a special experience to the customer, where it should have a lot of innovative and creative concept. So when the people goes into the theme restaurant, they should feel that they are inside a special dining experience. Basically the theme restaurant is designed with a concept of more than a restaurant concept. It's mainly for the business concept, not for the restaurant, because they really want to take the business from other styles of the restaurant. What they mainly empathize in the restaurant is they make it very glamorized, okay, very romantic, and also the theme can be anything, such as it can be sports, it can be movie style, it can be travel, anything can go, but only thing, whatever they design inside the restaurant, it should go along with the theme. Most of the profit comes from the high price merchandise. Why the food menu charged in this restaurant is not cheaper? Because they put a lot of investment of money on the high price, the investment on decors and furnitures and other things. That's the reason why it requires a lot of expenses. That makes the people to charge them higher. When we come to the history of the theme restaurant, where the evolution started, it was started in 1930 with a hotel called South Sea Island in California. Later in 1940s, Jack Dempsey in New York, and 1950, La Fonda di Sol, which is called as the End of the Sun, where in the Latin, the Forum of Twin Serras in Roman. And later in 1990, slowly the concept from the Asian period, it has been moved to the what we call on theme based, like music, movie, sports bar, video game. So these are all the different concepts which has created the people into the mind. The most common example which we can quote is the Hard Rock Cafe for the music. And when you take the Planet Hollywood style of restaurant, which is focusing on the Hollywood style of decor, and Nazakar, which is really designed to show the sports inspiration when they go into the restaurant, and D&B is main on the video game concept. So these are all, and when you take the Rainforest restaurants, there are a lot of new restaurants are coming here and there. For example, now when you take the prison restaurants and toilet restaurants, even train restaurants and hospital restaurants, like that, with everyone's idea, we can easily able to create a restaurant. One of the famous restaurant in Singapore, the themed restaurants, the hospital restaurants. So when you walk into that particular restaurant, you can see really you are inside the hospital. All the waiter and waitress will be dressed like nurses, and even your way of service, the plotters, everything they use will look like in the hospital. They carry the tray. When you ask for the juices or sauces, normally the sauces they give it in a syringe. So, and when you ask for the juices, normally they put like a dripping juice, like how the glucose and everything goes into our body. And another famous restaurant in Maldives, which is considered as under the sea, it has only a limited number of seats, where maybe around 40 packs. When you look into the interior of the restaurant, each and every item inside the restaurant will really matches with the seafood concept, since it is under the sea. And it is very unique. It gives a very good experience to the people. I think definitely everyone should visit this kind of restaurant. I think the picture which shows here is how the particular underwater restaurant works. Normally when the customers are arrived, they will be popped into a small long boat. After they pop in, normally they close it, then they immerse the boat into the sea, where it goes inside. So where the people can really see the underwater corals, fishes and other all sea based species. So it really makes them very attractive, because the people who is traveling to Maldives, definitely they will visit this particular restaurant. Similarly, not only in the restaurant, the theme also can be designed with the bar. For example, ice bar. The ice bar is the concept where the entire bar is designed with ice cubes. Okay, even the people who travel, who pop into the particular restaurant, has to wear the jackets, where it will be provided in the entrance. That means the temperature is really minus. So the people, when they go and make sure they wear the proper clothes to resist in the temperature. So the main purpose of the another characteristics of the theme-based restaurant, it will be quick service operation, cannot be adaptable. The reason is the menu item is really with the theme. The people come to this kind of restaurant mainly to enjoy the environment, not just to come and eat the food. So that's the reason why the fast services cannot be provided, because really the customer has to enjoy the environment. And the selling price normally can range from moderate to quite moderately high. It really depends upon the investment we put on the decor and the ambience. So accordingly, the prices will be varying from moderate to quite high price. The table turnover is very slow. As I told you the beginning, the customer really comes here to enjoy the ambience. So that makes the people come and stay in the restaurant and they really enjoy. The next variety is the ethnic restaurant. So how the ethnic restaurant is really different from our theme restaurant. It is quite similar but less trendy. When you see the theme restaurant, it's more on trend. According to the trend, they keep on changing the theme where the innovation comes in. But when it comes to ethnic restaurant, it is more on about the nature, more about the ethnic Asian people's culture. So where the culture, race and country plays a very big role in ethnic restaurant. So this restaurant mainly features the food of different nationality. It can be different cuisines. For example, nationality, it may be Malaysian restaurant, or it can be Middle East, Egyptian, it can be European, Arabian cuisine, or sometimes on particular province also it can cover. So some of the examples of the ethnic restaurant in and around Malaysia, it's Nahara, Penang. I think when we talk about Penang, that is what we can call it as a gastronomic hub in Malaysia, where the Penang is known for food culture. So the people who travel to Penang, their first objective is to taste different types of varieties of ethnic food. That's where it comes. Okay, why Penang? Even in other parts of Malaysia, they got restaurant. Why particularly they go to Penang? The reason is still it is considered as an ethnic restaurant where the tradition way of cooking is done, where you get the traditional dishes, where it really helps the customer and travelers to enjoy and discover the different types of cuisine in the world. So ethnic restaurant usually have a wait staff services, and the skill level is almost similar to the theme restaurant. No need of very highly skilled staff members, because when you are going to hire a highly skilled staff, you are in a position to pay for more. And menu writers must create menu that live up to the expertise expert by the customer, and definitely sometimes they stay within the bounds of the competency level of the customer, level of the staff members. The prices normally vary from moderate to high according to the type of the restaurant. So these are all the basic characteristics of theme and ethnic restaurant. I think now the module helps you to differentiate what is ethnic and theme is. In generally, if you want to conclude, theme restaurant is mainly focused on the trend. According to the trend, they will keep on changing. The innovative and creation is forced into the restaurant to come up with a theme restaurant. But when it comes to ethnic restaurant, it is mainly where the tradition is carried out. That's why it is called ethnic restaurant. I think you enjoyed this session. Thank you.